What's going on, YouTube? Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2019, around 7:15 in the evening here in Northwest Ohio. This week I'm going to be breaking down my financials for the month of September. So that means we're going to be talking about money.
Money.
If you want to follow me over to Inventory Lab, I'll give you a breakdown of my numbers and we can take a look and see how I did this month. So here's my Inventory Lab report for September 2019. You can see the big difference down here on the bottom left. I'm in the black this month, and that's a really good thing. Total net profit of $5,099 as opposed to last month when I was in the hole over $3,300 at the end of the month. And it can really be attributed to just one simple factor. I sold more product this month than I sold last month. $23,000 in cost of goods this month as opposed to just over $12,000 last month. So I was selling more product. I got out of shipping pallets, and I'm not doing nearly as much wholesale right now. I want to get back into quick flips, especially with Q4 coming. I want money in, money out as fast and quickly as I possibly can.
Sell, sell, sell!
After last month, I faced a lot of adversity. There's a couple of different things I could have done.
It's like I always say, okay? When life gives you lemons, you sell some of your grandma's jewelry and you go clubbing.
But I decided to just focus back in on what got me to where I was at, and that was RA, OA, and shipping in small parcel deliveries. I have the option to do wholesale and LTL shipments now, but I don't have to do that. So it's always good to have those options available, but I'm focusing on what makes me the most money, what worked for me last year during Q4. I do have a couple of new expenses this month. The biggest one, I have a bigger Amazon loan, so I have repayment on there. On my profit and loss sheet, I only have the interest on there because that's what I can write off as a business expense at the end of the year. So last month I paid $312.50 in interest. Next month that's going to be bigger.
You get a car! You get a car! Everybody gets a car!
It's the van that I showed off in the video a couple weeks ago. I had to pay $500 down, and I've got monthly payments of around $320 a month, so that's going to be a new line on the profit and loss sheet. And also, I gave myself a bump in pay this a couple weeks ago. As you can see right here, there's a little bit more than what I've normally been paying myself. I had to increase my take-home by $250 a week. Expenses are just getting a little bit higher at home.
Jane, his wife!
But I am blessed that I can just say, you know, I'm going to pay myself a little bit more money to cover bills. Any other time in my life, I would have had to get a second job or cut expenses. It's always good to be able to bump income a little bit when I have to. Overall, this month has been the best month I've ever had on Amazon as far as overall gross sales, $68,000 in gross sales. I have never cracked the $60,000 mark before in a calendar month. I had a couple of good days right at the end of the month, $3,000 plus days, so that definitely helped boost the bottom line. And I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders heading into Q4. There's one wholesale contract that I'm working on, but that's more focused in the spring. I might get the product right around Christmas time, but it's definitely a springtime item. But right now I'm just focusing RA and OA. Today, for example, I went out and spent about $4,500 in a couple of retail outlets. It's going to be prepped and out the door here within the next couple of days. Like I said, I always want my money in and out as quickly as possible. So that was my month of September. I'm really excited to see what Q4 brings for me. This year I kind of have a battle plan going in as opposed to last year. I was kind of learning as I go. So we'll see what the end of the year brings for us, and I have a goal of $500,000 in sales and $100,000 in profit for this calendar year. I have a really strong inkling I'm going to hit the $500,000 mark for sales. I don't know about the profit number, but even if I miss by a little bit, I still think I'll be okay. So if you have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to drop it down below. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm putting out here, and I will see you guys in the next video.